Yo, 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 people, what's going on? Back again with another footy talk, bruv. And I don't know, bruv. It's all going on at the bridge, blood. What you telling me, fam?
Standards are in the bin, first and foremost. Lost again. That home record is now officially in the bin. The way we play in the bin. This manager in the bin. His ownership in the bin. They're still keeping him. It's just finito. It's just finito. We're finished. Absolutely finished. Season's done because they're not keeping him until we get knocked out both cup competitions, and then it might be acceptable to sack him.
Mm.
We're just dead. We're dead. That's it. We're dead.
It's peak, bruv, because, like, yeah, there's rumors that you can't sack the manager because of FFP or something like that. And the thing
I
is,
think that's BS, personally.
yeah,
Sell another Cobham graduate. You'll make the money for it. Lukaku, you could get rid of Lukaku and Kepa as well. There's Broya. There's another 30 million, maybe more if he does well for Fulham. Matson probably isn't coming back. Lewis Hall probably isn't coming back. Get rid of the Greyhound immediately. Chalobah, big up, but you're going to have to leave too. There you go. There you go. So FFP ain't a problem for us. The same thing as last year where we had to sell before we could buy and we got rid of Havertz and Mount. It's just easy flicks.
No, I hear that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I hear all of that. It's just peak for you, lot, bro, because it's like, as much as I don't know if Poch alone is the issue, yeah, it's like someone's heads have to roll in it. Someone has to pay the price in it, and usually it's the manager in it. And especially now that Jose is available, yeah, on a little short term thing, it's like he can't be any worse.
I know it's not just the manager, but the number one change that could facilitate immediate improvement is only sacking the manager. And he's done nothing to warrant keeping this job anyway. I'm at the point where if you back Poch, you're a cuck. Because what are you keeping him for? Other than to hopefully have something you could flex over Tottenham fans if we win the Carabao Cup with Poch. Yay. Is that worth standing by this crap? Like, in spite of the fact that players aren't performing to their best potential, structurally we're screwed. So they're doomed from the start. I can only get players on a game-by-game basis. I can't get at any of them and say that they're not good enough unless they're one of the players that have been here a year or two ago. But that's not the case with us. We've got a bunch of players that have been here for at least a year. They're struggling under the system of this manager because I've seen them all succeed under other managers in other systems. Right? The Poch debate is very simple. We are 11th in February. Get out of my club. That's it. End of conversation.
Now, literally, even if it's not his fault, at this point, it doesn't matter. You know them ones like that. That's just how football works, and it doesn't matter whose fault it is. Like, if you're not getting out of the team what you're supposed to be getting out of the team, you have to go, innit? Like, you have to go. So I hear it.
I can't believe it's such a simple conversation, but people can't understand it. Or you need to give Poch time. It's everybody else's fault except Poch. It's the player's fault. It's the director's fault. He's been given an awful hand to deal with. It is BS. I have a squad that should be in the European spots already. Before the Liverpool loss last week, if we had won 3 games, including Villa at home, we would be joint 4th. So we are massively underachieving. Even the people who rate Poch think we should be 7th or 8th. We are 11th. So go. That's it.
I hear it.
I'm not going anywhere. So I feel like I'm just shouting at a wall.
It's crazy.
50% of our opportunities of winning a trophy gone, and they'll still be here. Everyone thinks he deserves an opportunity to walk us out for the cup final. Why? Because he beat AFC Wimbledon, a League 2 side. Because we beat Middlesbrough. Because we beat Blackburn like it's 1993, and that means something. Because Trippier chested the ball down in his box in the 94th minute, so he didn't get knocked out. Is this why he deserves to walk us out to Wembley? Any of you who thinks he should walk us out to Wembley, when we get battered 8-0 by Liverpool, don't cry, don't complain, don't moan, don't even feel disappointed about it, because you asked for this. We could have had an easier opportunity, not an easier opportunity. We could have had a better chance with a different coach. But instead, we're stuck with this fucking tactically challenged manager, and you want to take him to Wembley, a bigger pitch than Anfield, with the structure that he plays. Our midfield is genuinely so screwed with the way that we play because we leave Caicedo isolated, and then we force Enzo into second striker and left wing positions. And then we wonder why the midfield has no cohesion. We wonder why Caicedo is struggling to pass the ball forwards and he's surrounded by 4 players every time he receives possession. Why? Because the system. He was poor for that first goal. But my problem is I have seen him receive the ball with 4 players around him in a tight space about 50 times this season. It's structural. The second goal, Ben Chilwell is just a bag of crap. I've been saying that. Awful left back. But people think we need him. People rate him over Cucurella. People throw Cucurella under the bus for him. He is an absolute bitch, by the way, with some of the words I heard him saying at full time. Oh, Wolves. Wolves just wanted it more than us. Not that we didn't want it, but they just wanted it more than us, you fucking piece of shit.
It's funny, isn't it? It's actually funny because
like, back for the third goal, by the way. My captain loses possession and jogs back. The Rottweiler, Mr. Pressing Machine, Cunha quickly enough to get back for a cutback. The guy starts running and then slows down. Then decides, oh no, maybe I should get to him. I scored. The pair of them decide, let's leave Thiago Silva on another foot race. Wheel out Thiago Silva to go race against someone else for another 90 minutes. Fourth goal. Cunha just burns Gusto. In all honesty, he just burns him. Takes him down. Silly challenge. Can't do anything about that. It's poor from Gusto. Gusto actually has some credit in the bank this season, so I don't have too much energy on him. And the game was done. But he was still poor. He got ran through by what's his name, Cunha. That's it. By then the game was done anyway. But we're screwed regardless from the structure.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. And like even this year, man said that Poch pointed out, that Klopp was given time to build the team. But he's the same brother that came in and said, this is Chelsea, we need to win. He put that pressure on himself. You know, like that. He could have come in and he could have easily come in and said, you know what, like, boom, spoken about the project that they're trying to build and X, Y, Z. This brother came in with vim, you know, like, and this is crazy. I believe that Pochettino, is not the overwhelming reason why this isn't working out. But I also believe that he's not helping himself. He's not helping himself.
What do you think the overarching reason is?
You haven't recruited well.
Do you believe our squad's 11th place quality?
No, not at all. That's what I mean. He's underachieving, but at the same time, I think your squad, like when I look at your squad, when I look at your squad, for instance, like I said about Liverpool, how are you gonna spend all that money, and you don't really have no attackers, bruv? Cole Palmer and Nkunku are your only 2 good attackers in your whole squad. The only 2.
I think
and you spend all that money. Mudrik's crap. He trash, bro. And the brother costs like 80 million or something. Like, when you look at these things, bro, like he's offering man out to 1v1s. He's lucky that my knee's not better, bro, because I'd have taken the 10 grand from him. He's awful. Crazy, he's awful, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I see better players than that at Power League. He's absolute trash. You know what I mean? So when I'm looking at your attack, it's crazy.
A few signings I've seen is just straight fail right now. Yeah, he hasn't done anything to justify that at all. And I can't even say it's systemic with him. It's just, you haven't done anything. There's been minimal improvement, not to an acceptable point or to a point where you can really gas it. That's where we could have improved the attack. In terms of strikers, there just weren't options there. There hasn't been options, or at least no options that we would be aware of in terms of our level of football. Maybe a scout could see someone in the German league or think he could be pretty good. But in terms of us, there weren't any big name strikers out there. Tony and Osimhen weren't leaving. Gyökeres weren't there. Could have got him earlier if this whole data analysis thing had any real legs to it. Who else? Vlahovic. Poch rejected Vlahovic, so that option wasn't there. So they want a striker in the market for us to go for. That's why I kind of understand the striker one. The wingers, we could have put that money towards better than Mudryk. I can say that. I think we can all agree on that. Whether he justifies the price tag in the future, we'll see. I ain't putting money on it right now. I'm not putting money on it because he hasn't done anything for me. But in terms of midfield, Enzo and Caicedo should be doing so much better, but it's the system that's the problem, which is why I can't even really judge them. Palmer, been brilliant. Madueke barely plays, but also don't really do anything to justify it either. He's just 30 million. Jackson's doing all right. Disasi, I've been saying, I think he's been our best centre-back this season for what it's worth. Badiashile, bar the last month or so, has been a good signing. Cucurella, for the fact we want to get rid of him, is probably a waste, and 65 million on a left-back was stupid to begin with. Petrovic, good signing. Sanchez, you could argue another waste.
Yeah, he doesn't look good.
Gusto, that
he
was
looks
money
decent.
well spent.
Yeah.
If anything, we should have bought him earlier. So if you look at the majority of it, like, still think it's structural because if you look at
but it's the balance though, bro. It's the balance because, bro, you don't spend as much money as you've spent. Look at Madueke and Mudryk is over 100 million worth of attacker. That's crazy.
It's under, but I understand your point.
You know what I'm saying, bro? If Madueke costs 30 million and Mudryk costs what, 70 odd million, bro, that's 100. Cool. Like, it's pretty much 100 mil.
Yeah, it's close.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you're not getting 100 mil. Even if you combine them, there's still not 100 mil there. Like, one player. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's like, goals win games. If I'm spending, the money you're spending, I'm spending it on gunman. Even Sterling as well. Like, signing Raheem Sterling was a waste of money. Raheem Sterling,
this was
is
another
a system
money
player.
We spent all that money in 2022 and then sacked the manager who was behind that like 2 weeks after. That doesn't make any sense. But when we talk about the wingers, partly structural is the problem too. Because I always notice with these wingers, and I've seen some of my streamers notice it as well, these men have to be about 3 or 4 players just to even formulate a chance. We don't put them in positions to shine. We put them in positions, right, where you got to get the ball from the touchline, you got to beat 2-3 players, and then try and make your own chance. And then you might have another 1 or 2 opportunities to do that. So even then, again, like, they're not even put in the best climate to succeed. That's why, to me, the overarching problem, this coach. This coach has set it.
I think so too, but even if...
until the system is better.
I understand, but bro, like, when I'm looking at this Chelsea team, when I'm looking at it, I'm like, if I'm the gaffer and you've given me Mudryk, Madueke, Sterling, Jackson, bruv, who's scoring, bruv? If not for Cole Palmer, bro. Like, he's the only bit of real quality that man has in attack. Like, real, genuine quality. And he's still a kid that shouldn't be under this kind of pressure. Like, your whole front line, really, man could get rid of and start again. You know, like that. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is, bro. And it's like, I'm seeing at Man United, we're struggling to score goals. I think all of our strikers combined have less goals than Richarlison, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So we're not really scoring goals, but we've got players like McTominay that are popping up with goals. We got players like a different part of the pitch that are popping up with goals, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Your thing is crazy, blood, when I actually look at it because of how much you spent on these Donnies and they're not producing at all. A better coach definitely gets more out of this team. I'm not saying that they're not underperforming. They are. But a team like Chelsea, with the amount of money you spent, you have to make sure you get it right in the attacking areas, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Chelsea midfielders don't score goals, cool. But that's even more reason why you need more goals up front, bro. Even more reason. Do you know what I mean? Because you're not complaining that midfielders aren't scoring when your attackers are scoring. You're not complaining. Your attackers are massively, massively, massively underperforming. Like, massively.
I hear it as well, but like, there's truths in both, right? Because like there's no
it's not one thing.
Because there's truth in what you're saying. My thing with this manager is that we struggle so much to have a cohesive 90-minute game, which is why I hate it when people say, "Oh, Poch coached a win in this game, this game, this game." No. He coached a good first half. Football is a 90-minute game, not a 45-minute game. Why do our second halves always get worse with this manager? But then they'll say, oh, he coached a win. If this guy scored this, if Sterling scored the 3v1 in the first half, you win the game. What makes you think we win the game with this guy's game management? What makes you think that? I can count on one hand all of Poch's brilliant coachable games. You have Man City, you have Middlesbrough in the second leg. That's probably it. That's probably it. What, Luton at home?
You lot actually played really well against Arsenal before your goalkeeper started doing a mad thing. That's probably the best.
But even then, his substitutions were killing the game.
Yeah.
It's just they eventually went down to individual moments. But it's not like his substitutions helped us. So I can't even give him the Arsenal match.
Yeah.
Because it's not 90 minutes. That is about 60 minutes of good coaching. There's another 30, and we drew. That's the difference.
I hear it, bro. Listen, I can't argue. I think he's definitely got a part to play, and that's what I say.
You're correct too with the attack. You're correct.
It's the same with Ten Hag. Like, it's the same with Ten Hag. Like, he's not getting the best out of these players. There's no cohesive style of play. There's no consistent style of play. We're getting away with it at the moment, but we got an arse whooping around the corner. I can promise you lot that. Do you know what I'm saying? I can promise you lot that.
Oh, you and me both, brother. We're about to go to the Etihad, and then we got the Carabao Cup final.
Yeah, we got the Etihad soon, and I think we got Villa next, and then Man City. So, do you know what I mean? It's one of them ones where, bro, like we won a game 3-0.
We tied them out on Wednesday,
bro. Listen, we won a game 3-0 with an XG of 0.8, bro. Like, and these men think that this is sustainable, you know, going forward. That's crazy. That is the maddest thing I've ever seen, bro. How can you win a game 3-0 with an XG of 0.8, bro? Like, when I saw that, I was thinking that's crazy. When David Moyes is coming out after the game against West Ham saying, oh, we were the better team, and he was right, they were. Do you know what I mean? That tells you all that tells you all you need to know, bro. We are not out of the woods yet, bro. We are not out of the woods.
You guys won 3-0, but it didn't look good at all.
It didn't look like the bruv. Listen, they had 22 shots on goal, bruv, and we won 3-0. You know, like that.
Yeah, I didn't catch it. We were playing the same time as you, innit?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, bro. XG of 0.83. They had an XG of 1 point something, and we beat them 3-0. And that's what I mean. In football, you don't always get what you deserve, and this is why, yeah, it's important to watch football and not just look at stats. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if you don't watch the game. If you don't watch the game and you just look at stats, you would think that we're playing well at the moment, but we're actually not.
Yeah, I saw the highlights and I thought, oh, they won 3-0. They might be turning the corner. Fairs. All right, cool.
This is exactly what it is, bro. Our goal difference is still -1. We still got the lowest goal difference in the top half of the table. We still finished bottom of the Champions League group. People want to overlook these things and people get giddy, but you need to understand, yeah, that the league is a marathon, not a sprint. And this is exactly why I'll always say it's harder to win the league than to win a cup competition, because it's your average performance, yeah, across the whole 9 months of the season is what's going to win you a title. Not one game. Do you know what I'm saying? Not one game, bro. Like,
that's what I'm trying to tell people as well.
We won the ropes against Newport, bruv.
But our fan base don't get that, because they ignore the league position to say, Poch has taken us to a cup final. We've improved. He deserves to walk us out because we've progressed further in the cup than we did last season. Even though last season we got City away in the third round of both cup competitions. Like, what is that progress? Oh yeah, we didn't buck City this time. Brilliant. We didn't face City immediately.
That was us as well when we won the league cup. Know what I mean? We got Newcastle in the final. We didn't play any of the big guns.
Getting through in the cup competition is levels easier because it's just one game. You could do some jammy BS and get through that. We still have a chance of winning the Carabao Cup final. We're not winning it, but I mean, we have a chance. People are hanging on the fact that we have a chance. But if that's your reason for backing the manager, just don't cry when we lose. Don't cry.
I hear it, you know.
I will be consistent. I won't turn Poch out when we lose the cup final. We could win. I will say Poch out literally in Wembley while we're lifting the trophy. I'll still be Poch out. That won't make a difference. All I want is a trophy just so I can add one to the wall. That's it. So I can say we won it. So I can say we had a trophy for Bants. and an
All right,
easy
bro.
route
I would
into
love
Europe.
if you
Because
lot
we're
win
not
that.
getting Europe with this fraud.
Bruv, beat Liverpool. I beg. Listen. Oh my
Oh,
days.
I beg.
I beg, bro.
I
Do you know
need
what I
it.
mean? Klopp will cry. That's the bruv. Like, oh my days. I'd love to see Liverpool get smoked. I'd
Please,
absolutely love
we
it.
are getting cooked left, right, and center. I need that trophy. I need
Yeah.
that trophy. Just as something to retort back with. Say,
No
oh,
facts.
the amount of shit we've got from Liverpool fans because of the amount we spend. In fact, we bullied them in the market at the end and we're 11th. Let me have a trophy over them. I won't have
No
to hear anything
facts.
about Caicedo's life decisions if he gets a trophy before anyone at Liverpool. We'll be 1-0. I'll take that. I don't care what they win at the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
All I need is that because our season is literally dependent on a Carabao Cup. This is where this manager's left us. We are looking at a Carabao Cup like it's a European competition. This is
No.
where we are with this coach. This is where we are with this coach. Before, like the Carabao Cup, I'd take it as an achievement, never talk down on it, but that's a bonus trophy.
Yeah,
Now
it
it's like,
is.
shit, it's all we can get. It's all we can get. I just have to take it anyway. I'm greedy. But that's it.
Nah. Yeah, the Poch thing's a bit mad. And this is what I do understand. I understand that he's not doing what he should be. I do understand that. And I I completely agree with Chelsea fans questioning him. I do. But like I said before with the Graham Potter situation, my man was saying, would I take Potter at Man United? I don't blame Potter for what happened at Chelsea. I don't, because it's like we're seeing that it hasn't got no better since he's left. And people would have said that Poch is a better manager than him. And Poch isn't getting better out of the players than he is. So
Potter would have got better out of this squad. I do think he dug his own grave. He made his own mistakes that led to the sacking too, but I
yeah,
can give
what
Potter a lot more
specifically?
credit. Game management sucked. The lineups, especially in must-win games, were very questionable. Had this insane fetish with starting Havertz up front every single game with Datro Fofana, who we can see doing well at Burnley, and he had one good game for us and never played again, and Aubameyang just rotting on the bench. Must-win game against Southampton, bottom of the table. He rests our two best players, plays Mount up top in the second half. Like, he made his own mistakes. He made his own mistakes. We played some crazy back five with Reece James right centre back, Cucurella left centre back at one point. He did his own. He made his own mistake. But he's better than Poch. He's better than Poch. He has a
But
better
that's
defensive structure than Poch.
yeah, at least you had a style of play in it. Like you actually you could see
And to a
something when
point,
you
it was
play.
the attackers too. To a point,
Yeah,
it was them as well.
but it's still them. But that's what I'm saying. It's
But
still them.
he's
They're
also
still not
starting
scoring.
them. So it's like,
Mm.
you had Aubameyang. You had Aubameyang. You refused to use him. That's your fault. I have to hold you accountable for it.
I hear it, man. Do you know what I'm saying? I do hear it. But when I look at it, I see two managers back to back struggling in similar areas. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I can't look past these. I can't look past these attackers because on chances created, Chelsea were up there in the league.
But
They
they're
were up
different
there.
attackers with different coaches. That's the thing. And I will argue we've upgraded our attack from last season. For what it's worth, it's a better attack.
But exactly, Potter never had these players.
I hear it. I hear it. That's why I say Potter, I'll rate him better than Poch. In hindsight, if we were looking at Lampard and Pochettino, I would have rather just kept Potter better than the other two. I don't know if Potter would have been enough, but he's better than Poch. He's definitely better than Lampard. Just don't know if either of them, if any of the three were what we needed, in all honesty. But yeah,
I
like
hear
even
it.
then, like there's points to just with the attack too. We have upgraded the attack. We could have upgraded more. We have right now wasted 62 million on Mudryk because he's done nothing to justify that price tag. Madueke not played enough. I don't think he's had enough opportunities, but he still hasn't justified it. Sterling, like we said on a past stream, we bought the wrong experienced forward. I don't know if Sterling was the guy for us, but I mean, compared to the other attackers, still better. Palmer's good enough. I still think Jackson's good enough.
Yeah, Jackson is good enough to be a squad player, man. I don't think Jackson's as bad as people are saying. I think it's exacerbated by the fact that no one else is doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's just
Yep.
what it is. I still think that he's got uses in it. Yeah, I mean, I think he's got uses in the squad. So I really don't know, man. I really don't know where you go from here because it seems like the squad is so devoid of confidence as well. It's like, how does it get better, bro, without a change somewhere? Because the players aren't just gonna click into gear and just start playing.
The number one thing they could do is just sack the manager and bring in someone with a better structure. That's it. That's the number one thing they could do right now. Otherwise, nothing changes. We will finish 15th at the end of the season. And that will be on the owners. It's on the owners now for keeping him here. It's on the owners for hiring him. Everything since Manchester United was a sackable offence.
I
Everything.
hear it.
And since
I
Man
hear it.
United, we've had the Everton loss, another sackable offence. Wolves, another sackable offence. Middlesbrough, Liverpool away, and now this. Now the owners are in divide. No, the board are in divide over keeping Pochettino. Some people think we need to keep him to the cup final. Cucks.
Bruv, go get Jose for
Every
the cup
single one.
final. I swear down. At least
Facts. Do
your
the
coach will
reverse
win.
Tottenham. Don't
Yeah.
sack a serial winner, sack a serial loser before the final and bring in a winner. What are we keeping him for? A man who's won one cup with Messi,
Yeah.
Neymar, and Mbappe and nearly ruined the three of them in the process. I'm good.
I'd go get Jose for the cup. I
Facts,
would.
right now.
Legit. I would just say, yo, end
Interim
of the
till the end of the
season.
season, go get him.
No, I hear that. Like, listen, run
Tell
it
him
back.
if you get me top 6, you can have another year.
Yeah. I hear it. I absolutely hear it. Oi. Bruv, oi, this Mope thing. I heard about this, you know. I heard that Mope and Walker were kind of had a little scuffle in that, and Pep said he didn't want to talk about it. This is crazy, you know. Man said he spoke about his kids and that. But bro, it's his fault, you know. As soon as he came out and done the interview with the Sun and started putting his personal matters out in public, yeah, someone was always gonna do that in it. And trust Mope to do that. He's an absolute scumbag. He really is like the super villain. Like every fan base hates Mope for some reason. He's an absolute rattler. That's what he is. He's a rattler, bro. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. That's absolutely crazy.
I scored again as well. Fair play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Straight
I
from
took the
kickoff as well.
Manchester
But
stuff
long
seriously.
kick, you know. Long kick, bro. Man said route one, fam. Do you know what I mean? And then Phil Foden pulled up with the strap, bro. I'm telling you. That guy's on fire right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He's
he's
on
cooking.
fire
He's
right now.
cooking. Nice little hat trick. I like the link up play with Haaland as well. Towel's done. Towel's
Yeah,
done.
I
And I'm
think
glad I
so.
can just relax with that.
When you're
It's
getting
the
hat
point of back,
tricks
Haaland back
from
piece.
when you're getting hat tricks from players like Foden, yeah, it's crazy, you know. And the reason why it's crazy is because City have so many players that can score goals and win games for them. That's the difference. They got so many match winners. You see, when we're talking about Chelsea's lack of attackers and all that, bro, they have so many match winners. Haaland can win them a game. De Bruyne can win them a game. Foden can win them a game. Bernardo can win them a game, bro. Do you know what I mean? Rodri can win them a game. Like, you just go through their team. All these players can win them a game, yeah, when they need to. Grealish can win them a game. Like, it's just crazy. And that's the difference between them and everyone else. When you look at it on paper, when things aren't going well, yeah, there's so many players that can win them a football match. And that's what it comes down to, bro. And when you've got players like that, it's almost not about the manager. And Alvarez as well, another one that could win them a match. Sometimes it's not even about the manager at times. They went 1-0 down, but when I actually saw the game statistics, it was absolutely horrendous. I couldn't believe it. City had something like 83% possession and like 17 shots or something in the first half or something. I was like, bruv, City had them under siege, bro.
Yeah,
Under
Brentford
siege.
only really had like a little period in the second half.
They had one
They
long
started
shot,
rallying.
and that was it, I think.
Now there was a couple chances I think to start the second half. Other than that, it was all City.
Bro, it was crazy, bro. Like, when I actually saw, yeah, when I saw the stats, yeah, I was thinking, yo, this is brazy. I can't even lie. It was one of the most one-sided games, yeah, that man's seen in a hot minute, bro. I'll be honest. Like, that was complete domination. And this is what you expect, yeah, from big teams. This is what you expect. And this is why, yeah, I won't accept anything less from Manchester United. When I'm watching Man United, yeah, we're supposed to be dominating teams from start to finish. Start to finish, man. Don't want to see none of these things with the West Ham game, for instance, where we beat West Ham, yeah, but we've been absolutely peppered, bro. Do you know what I mean? It don't make no sense to me. Like, I don't enjoy seeing stuff like that, bro. Like,
Neither
bro,
do I. That's why I
Man
don't.
City
That's why I
had
don't take the victory.
25 shots, bro. 25 shots and 15 on target, bro. At Brentford, that's complete domination. 25 shots, bro.
Keeper's
Listen,
gone. What?
City had 25 shots, yeah, against Man City. I mean, City had 25 shots against Brentford, yeah. West Ham had 22 shots against Man United. A man is celebrating that performance. City
That's why
had
it's all
3 more
performance based.
shots.
I hear it. We have the same thing with us. We'll all get dominated in games, win off a penalty, and people be like, "Oh, Poch is turning a corner." I told you to be patient. We beat Fulham and Crystal Palace with a penalty. Wow. We beat Middlesbrough 6-2. Okay. Preston 4-0, and you still only look good for a half.
Yeah.
That's why
Bro.
victories, like, they are the bare minimum. They are what you expect, but it's about the way you win. You can win so many games and look like arse cheeks, and people will just fall victim to it because you're winning. It's fine. I don't care. I'm not getting cussed out this weekend. My team won. The only stat that matters is the scoreline.
Yeah. I hear
But
it,
no,
bro.
you watch the game, you get cooked.
Yeah. All right, big up my man for the super chat. Yes, I have seen Savio to City. Yeah, he's a proper wide player still. Jack Grealish will leave at the end of the season because there's been noises that he's not happy with his playing time, and rightly so. He's one of the best players in the league, and he's getting misused, bro. Do you know what I mean? He's not the first player, but Pep does this.
Sick, twisted, depraved, demented things to bring Grealish to Chelsea.
But I hear it. I'd love
us.
Jack, but I just don't know if he goes from City to United. I just don't think it's allowed. But like, I need Jack Grealish at Man United. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
like,
me too,
that.
man.
I need that.
Me too.
You know what I mean? But it's like he's more likely to go Chelsea because I just don't see him doing the direct move. Do you know what I mean? Tevez done it because it was on a free thing. Do you get me? City didn't have to buy him from us. They just paid the agents, innit? But
I just don't see why Grealish would want to come to us. Why?
Yeah, I hear it.
Why? You go to any team in Europe, so you want to come to this mess.
It's crazy, bro. Do you know what I mean? Jack Grealish is a proper player, man. Do you know what I mean? And Pep's wasting him. Obviously, it sounds weird to say Pep's wasting him because he helped a lot getting these man their treble, but nah, man. It's crazy.
You guys might be getting a new stadium.
Yeah, we think the fans.
Surprised you don't renovate. Like, you're in a good area. Actually, a bit long getting there and back, but it's a good area to. It's a good. You got a stadium already built.
Nah, but you know what it is, yeah. You know what, the stadium's so old, yeah. It's so old, and the infrastructure of the stadium might be compromised, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Even David Gill said that the roof was leaking from when he was there, bro. Look how long he left. Oh, like what, 11 years ago. So this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, I'll be honest, yeah, with the stadium, because the structural integrity is probably questionable. In order to extend it, they're probably gonna have to reconstruct parts of the stadium anyway, which could end up costing more than just building a brand new one. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what it is sometimes. That's what it is sometimes. In order to modernize it and do all these other things, it might just be easier to build one from scratch. That's just how it is sometimes. So
same area then.
That's what he said. Well, he said, yeah. If we stay where we are, they might be happy to get a new one. So maybe he's saying, yeah, we build it in the same area, but where do we play in the meantime?
You could do it like the Tottenham thing, where you only have to move out for a year. And
like,
let's say you build a
where
little bit away.
But where do we play though? Do you know what I mean? Like, what? We're not gonna share. We're not gonna share grounds with Man City. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna do that. I wouldn't mind doing that because City Stadium's actually nice, but yeah, I mean, I can't see it happening, you know, like that. So
I don't know. Crazier things have happened. I
don't know. You know
what I'm saying is there's going to be a fat bill because
Real Madrid were playing
rip that stadium apart.
Yeah, Real Madrid were playing at their training ground. They were playing at their training ground.
Didn't COVID also play a bit of a part in that too?
Yeah,
that was on the lockdown, so it's like it was easier to do it.
Well, exactly. So I don't really know, bro.
I'm saying Burnley, maybe. That's crazy.
No, we can't.
That's still going to be a lot.
Pitch.
Yeah, and also Getting to Man United is hard enough. Getting to Burnley, like a
Nah,
club as
Burnley's
big
pitch
as
is
Man
dead, bro.
United.
Burnley's down the road,
No,
but man ain't trying to. But we couldn't fit no one in Burnley.
from Manchester, like it's probably easier from there. But I mean, like I'm speaking from London perspective. In it, London to Burnley is long. It's long.
I don't know, bro, but we'll see, innit? Man said Ineos want to bring data into decision making at United. Data is part of DNA at Ineos, so it's not surprised it's going to be a big part of what they do. Yeah, well, boy, they couldn't sort out the Mercedes car. I'll tell you that much, bro. That's why Lewis is gone, fam. So I don't know.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Man don't
I
know
said
about the data.
Salford's ground. That's not going to happen.
No way. There's not enough space, bro. And that pitch is trash, bro. We're Manchester United. We can't be playing on no cabbage patch. Do you know what I mean? United, the parking lot spaces, though. But the problem is the tram track. Same like us, Chelsea Stadium has an overground track as well. Other choice probably is moving somewhere. But exactly. I think it would just make sense, yeah, to just build a stadium somewhere else. Do you know
I
what
mean,
I'm
if
saying?
the area's there, makes
Bruv,
sense.
you just build a stadium somewhere else, bro. Like I'm not against moving, bro. If you're gonna build a new stadium, you might as well move. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna build it in the same place and just
The
extend it
same
a
thing with
little bit,
Chelsea. I've been
yeah,
saying for years, like this fan base needs to get over the fact we need to move from the bridge before it's too late and every other area is gone. I
hundred
think every
percent.
area near Chelsea already is gone.
Yeah, I think you just gotta I think you just gotta firm it. I'll be honest. Do you know what I mean? If we could ground share with City, that'd be lit. I can't lie. Do you know what I mean? Because I think both teams don't play at home on the same weekend anyway, because of the police and stuff like that. So
Not same day.
not the same day. Sorry, yeah, because of the
Yeah.
police. So we could share stadium with Man City. We could, but do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know what the temperature's like between us and City. We just took one of their guys and that. Man, don't really.
Hey, that might be an option for a permanent move. You guys could both renovate that and be like the English San Siro or something.
Nah. The fans wouldn't have it. You know them ones.
Yeah,
The
yeah, I know
fans are,
it's unrealistic, but it would still be
yeah.
interesting.
I wouldn't care personally. You know them ones there. If it gave us more money to spend, because it just makes sense in the same city. Like, do you know what I mean? But Manchester's not a big city at all, so it's just one of them ones. But that's not realistic, bro. But for me, like man saying redevelopment 800 million or 1.5 billion, 2 million for 2 billion for a new stadium. We don't know that redevelopment's gonna take on 800 million. We do not know that.
Yep.
We do not know that. Because the thing is, yeah, if anyone knows anything about redeveloping properties or renovating properties, yeah, you'll go in there with an idea and say, yo, I want to spend 50k. And then you go in there and you find 30k worth of damages. Then all of a sudden, the 50k is now 80k. Like that happens to people so much when they're renovating their houses. I've seen it so many times, whether it's a boiler thing or it needs to be rewired or you need to redo the flooring or something. People just think, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go knock out a few walls, and before you know it, yeah, other things pop up. Do you know what I'm saying? So when you say, yeah, we're gonna do 800 million, yeah, they could go in there and find 300 million worth of damages. And then before you know it, it costs 1.1, 1.2 billion, yeah, to refurbish the thing. But you can have a new one for 1.5. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you might as well just have the new thing. I'll be real. This is exactly what happens. Like man said,
It'll
happened to
last longer
Madrid
too.
with COVID from 800 to a billion. It happens, bro. So that's why they're probably weighing it up and saying, you know what? At least if we build it brand new, then we know that it's under warranty in a sense that if we build a brand new stadium, we know that it's going to last for a lot longer. We know that. We know it because everything's new. Like the toilets and everything are going to have to be redone. The plumbing's going to have to be redone. They're going to have to rewire the electricity. They're going to have to do so many different things. They might as well just do a brand new thing, bro. Especially as they've got the people that built the King Power. So might as well just have a new one. I'll be real. Have a new one, bro. Do you know what I mean? And if it costs more money, it's not our money, people.
Yep. And
You
you
know,
should
yeah.
make it back anyway. So
Bruv, that's what I mean. 100,000 seater, bro. Hey.
biggest stadium in England.
Exactly. Go do that.
You'd end up getting England games too.
And we'll feel that. And we'll feel that as well. Like Old Trafford's so bad, yeah, that bro, like Old Trafford weren't even gonna get games, yeah, if England got the World Cup. That's how bad it is. You know the ones there. So nah, bro. New thing. Get a new thing. You know what I mean? And they ain't got the Bandulu, no Wi-Fi
My
and that.
my
Man City got the
ground.
Wi-Fi, bro. So
Pick up the bridge, but we gotta move.
yeah, the bridge is absolute trash, bro. I can't lie, bro. What, less than 50,000, bro, for Champions League winners and all that, and Premier League champions is absurd, bro. You got
My
Championship
thing's more just
Stadium.
the money because now tickets are gonna start going up even more because the
Yeah.
revenue's nowhere near the same. Like
Mm,
that's my hut. I know it's a hut, but it's my hut. But we do need
mm,
to move out. We
yeah.
need to get ourselves a house now, not a flat.
Yeah, 100%. No, you're right. You're 100% right, bro. Do you know what I mean? And United, you know Ineos as well, bro. They'll do the little Bandulu Tottenham thing and start hosting things because Manchester, bro. Then again, the Etihad, City have their arena as well, and they have their thing, bro. Do you know what I mean? So Man
But
United
you
will
guys
do a
can have
sim.
the NFL.
Exactly. There could be loads of things. We already got the American owners as well to be doing all that nonsense. So there's loads of different ways that they're gonna be able to use the stadium, and they'll already be thinking about it. So
No, we can't even do that.
I think they get a new one. Yeah, I think they get a new one. Man said my new college stadium in the US is bigger than the bridge, you know. That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
That's why I say it's a hut, but it's my hut. It's my hut.
But yeah,
I'll
nah,
always back it. But
nah,
we
so
need to
yeah,
move on.
it's gonna be serious. We'll see, innit? You know what I mean? I big up you lot, run up the likes, bruv. You know what I mean? If I was you lot in here. I see someone posted a quote about Dwight York talking about Rasmus Højlund, yeah. How new is that quote though? Because it's
What's
like
the
I think
quote?
he's got 4 goals in 4 games now, and then all of a sudden everyone's talking like this guy's Kylian Mbappe or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
All
But he
you
just
gotta
they
do is rise up the GNA and everyone will talk about you. People weren't even trying to respect Enzo this season until he bagged 2 against Brighton. And suddenly
mm,
it's, oh, he's turned the corner the last few weeks. No, he got some goals. So you actually watch
yeah.
him on match of the day now. That's all.
But this is what I'm saying, bro. Like the club's so cringe, yeah. Man's gone on a little purple patch. All of a sudden, they're releasing interviews and stuff like that, bro. They're insufferable. And this is the thing. Like I said, I support the football club. I don't support the PR. I don't support all the other stuff that's associated with it. Like Dwight York's come out and said, "Listen, yeah, you can't hire a rookie to do a man's job," and it's very true. At the end of the day, yeah, like the thing is with Dwight York and other Manchester United ex players, they still see Manchester United as the Manchester United that they played for. Do you know what I'm saying? And the
Mm.
Manchester United they played for replaced quality with quality. We didn't bring in these young players, yeah. Like we didn't bring these young players and say, "Oh, we're gonna play them into X, Y, Z," bro. We didn't do that, bro. And like even when we brought in David De Gea, that was the closest thing that we got to a player that was an experimental signing in the sense that they weren't proven. Do you know what I'm saying? And David De Gea, even when he came in and he was struggling, bro, he got taken out the team. He got taken out the team, bro. Do you know what I mean? And David De Gea was a signing that he was pretty much a sure thing. He was pretty much a sure thing. And even then he struggled, bro. And he got pulled out the team, bro. So it's crazy. I can't even lie, bro. It's the same with the Bellingham thing, bro. The new Zidane, bro. I told you like he was having a purple patch and he would stop scoring. The Bray's got 1 goal in 8 and it was a penalty. He's got no open play
Oh,
goals.
Rob, I wonder why I hadn't heard about him in a while.
Bruv, the Bray ain't scored since December. It's February, bro.
That's crazy.
Do you know what I'm saying? And this is exactly what these men do. This is exactly what these men do. They gas man up to the hilt, yeah. And then all that happens, yeah, is reality sets in. All this Zidane talk and all this other stuff, bro. No, he was having a good period. That's all that was happening. And that's exactly what these men do, bro. They gas them up and then they put pressure in these kids, yeah, and they can't sustain. They cannot sustain these things, bro. And that's why I said at the time when people were saying I was a hater, I said I'm not judging Jude Bellingham on his goals because the goals will not sustain. The goals will not sustain. So I'm not judging him on his goals. I'm going to judge him on his performances because when he stops scoring, ultimately he's a midfielder. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to judge
Mm-hmm.
him on midfield play only. That's all I'm going to do. The goals are always a bonus for midfielders. When you start judging midfielders on goals, you get the discourse like the discourse around Bruno Fernandes.
Yep. And the discourse that we've had around Enzo.
Yeah.
Hear it. Hear it. Midfielders should be able to do the midfield actions first and foremost. And if you can get some GNA on top, brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah. If you can't
100%.
do that, well, you're a little bit of a liability, as long as the GNA is still there. but that won't last
Mm.
forever because it's not sustainable. Because you
I
need to
hear
be a
it.
good player in your role, and in order to be a good player in your role, you need to be able to perform those midfield actions.
Yeah, no,
So
100%.
that's why I understand the Bruno stuff and everything.
That's what I mean. Man saying what Adidas will release a signature logo for Bellingham. So they're doing with him what they did with David Beckham. This is what I mean. It's all about it's all PR, bro. That's what it is. Football is PR driven. Football is PR driven now. Like this is what it is. How's this guy got his own logo? Literally
English
18
star boy. It's
bruv,
another star boy.
18 months ago, yeah. Compared to now, bro. Like now man's got his own logo on his boots and that, bro. Like
That's
it's
what happens when
crazy.
you go to Real Madrid and you get that GNA.
Football's gone. Like
And
this,
you're
this is
English.
like, football is gone, bro. Back in the day, yeah, like, bro, one of the first guys I remember getting a signature boot was R9. Do you know what I'm saying? Ronaldinho had a signature boot. And that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Messi got a signature boot, fair enough, CR7, but Bellingham, how?
Didn't Rashford get his own boots
Yeah,
last
he
season?
did as well. I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was
That's
crazy.
insane.
But this is
I'm
what
trying
I
to
mean.
think if
This
there's
is
any
this
other
is
ones,
football.
weird ones.
Football's GA hype now, bro. That's all it is. It's GA hype,
Yep.
bro. Like that's why I don't get sucked into all that, bro. Do you know what I mean? I don't get sucked into all that. And then
I
you get
really
ballers
try
like
not to, but
Modric.
people just bring that
Look
debate
at
in.
Luka Modric, absolute baller, one of the best players of his generation. Yeah, never had his own boot. You know, like that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. He didn't have his own boot. Where's Luka's boot?
I said
That's
Rashford got one before Modric. That is insane.
yeah, bro. But that's what I'm saying because it's all about marketability, bro. It's not about ability. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this is what football is. That's what people need to understand. Just because you're being pushed more than someone else, it doesn't mean you're better than them. It doesn't mean you're better than them. Tony Kroos never
Mm-hmm.
got his signature boot. He just got a boot he liked and said that he's not wearing another one. And that's why they kept making them Addy Pros for him. Because he liked the boot and he was like, yo, I'm keeping these. He didn't want to change them. But he made that his signature boot, but it wasn't made for him. Do you know what I'm saying? And this
I
is
think
what we're
Lampard
saying.
was the same with a certain type of
Yeah,
boots
Lampard used to
in
wear the
his
same boots
career.
as well. Yeah, the Predators. So it's one of them ones where football's about marketing now. It's not about ability. And Manchester United's all about marketing. You can see the players that they're blatantly pushing. You can see it. And that's what it is. I don't buy into all that, bro. I do not buy into all of that, bro. I want to see good footballers playing the game, performing well, scoring goals. This is it. That's all
Mm-hmm.
I want, bro. I don't care about all the PR and the stuff that they're trying to feed me because I see right through it, bro. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of these, man, they're bought and paid for. They're bought and paid for. That's why you, man, asking me, what do I think about the interview and that with Hoyland? I didn't watch it, bro. I don't watch anything that them man do. I don't watch
Same.
it.
I just go for the quotes. I don't listen to press conferences anymore or anything because it's just lies. It's
100%.
all
I don't
lies.
watch it. I do not watch it. Do you know what I'm
That sort of
saying?
stuff's just there to annoy you.
Yeah, bro. They're pushing the shit out of Hoyland. They just couldn't do it when he wasn't scoring. Do you know what I mean? They just couldn't do it when he wasn't
Mm-hmm.
scoring. And now he's scoring now. They're pushing it. Even the fact that they gave him the number 11. You can't bring in a player like this, yeah? You can't bring in a player like that that's unproven anyway, yeah? And give them the number 11 shirt at Manchester United, yeah? And put them in the starting lineup at 20 years old. Of course it's a PR thing. It has to work out for them because they need to get their money back.
Yeah, they spent 70 million on him. I'm actually not that surprised they've done that. 70
Mm,
million, you have to show some sort of backing.
mm.
So give him the number 11 show. You're obviously going to be starting him every week. I see it. Like, whether it makes sense or not, I see what they're doing. It just doesn't make sense for the guy. He should
It
be your
doesn't.
number 2 striker, not your number 1.
100%. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is just what it is. So that's where football is right now, guys. Unfortunately, man knows
Mm-hmm.
exactly what it is. So I don't buy into all of that stuff. Like these men are not good enough. So it just depends on what Ineos actually do in the summer. They're talking about data and all these other things. Get us some good players. That's what they need to do. If you get us some good players, yeah, these men don't play. They don't play.
Don't forget a good manager too. You're gonna that probably would be even more important.
Oh yeah, 100%. Do you know what I'm
Because get all the
saying?
players you want. If you got a coach with an awful structure, you ain't doing anything past a certain point.
Yeah. No, 100%.
We learned
100%.
that the hard way.
Trust me. And guys, the man is saying about the Bellingham and Greenwood thing, bro. Like that's looking like fake news, bro. I'll be honest. It's looking like fake news, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because the rumors are coming out saying that Mason don't believe he said that, bro. And he's not under investigation no more. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what the noise is saying, bro. Like that's getting dropped. Like I don't believe it happened. I said at the time I don't believe it happened. And it doesn't look like that was what was said. So it's just one of them ones, bro. Like I'm not really fussed.
Oh, the Bellingham Greenwood thing.
Yeah, that didn't happen, bro.
Oh, so he
Yeah,
didn't say that.
no. Do you know what
Oh,
I'm saying? I don't think
I
so.
thought he did.
I think he said rubbish.
Oh,
Do
you
you know what I
think that
mean?
they just made it up and it looks
Yeah,
similar?
I
Maybe,
think I
maybe.
think I think so.
I saw and I thought he said it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't confirm.
Yeah, it looks like he said rubbish, bro, because bruv, they're saying that Mason told them, man, listen, drop the investigation. There's nothing to investigate. You know, like that. And also, yeah, if a man calls you that, yeah, you at least react. You'll turn around or something. He didn't react to it, bro. Do you know what I mean? As much as he might be a changed man and a calm man and all these other things, bro, like, come on. Do you know what I'm saying? A man's still going to react. Do you know what I'm saying? He didn't react. He didn't react. So it
I
is
think
what it
part of
is.
me just thought he would have had those comments in general. But I hear it. I do hear it.
As soon as someone told me
Still
that it
gonna
happened,
turn
I did.
around or hear
As soon
that
as
someone
someone told
says
me
that.
it happened, I didn't believe it, bro. You know the amount of times people always come to me and say so and so said so and so and so and so about anything, bro. People just like passa, bro. They like gossip. Like that's just the society we're in, bro. Do you know what I mean? Any sort of publicity is good publicity for some people. They just like drama, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And the social media is one big soap opera, man. It's not real life.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's just what it is, bro. You know what I mean? And this Phil B, you're 100% right, bro. There's independent, bro. I'm glad you put it in quotation marks because I told you that channel's bought and paid for by the football club. You know like that, and that's why you can't believe
I
it.
know what interview you're on about.
Yeah, and that's why everything that you hear on there, understand is coming out from the club, bro. Just indirectly. That's a vehicle for the club, and that wasn't the plan, yeah. When at the beginning, it wasn't the plan. Well, it wasn't the plan for us anyway. Do you know, maybe it was the plan for him. I mean, that's why he sold everyone down the river, and now the channel looks the way it looks. Do you know what I mean? It's unrecognizable from what it was.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what
Remember
it is,
back in the
bro.
day, 1819 and all of that was different.
Well, it was different, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a completely different ball game. So it just is what it is, bro. Maybe that was always the plan. Maybe that was the plan.
Maybe also it's probably just worth the money, one or the other.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm
But
saying?
money
This is
talks.
what
You've seen enough examples of that.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. But bro, also, you see in life, bro, when certain people get a certain amount of power, bro, hey, it's over. You know, like that.
Yeah.
Power can't get into the wrong hands, innit? It can't get into the wrong hands. There's a very small minority of people on this earth that are built of the right stuff to be able to get power and influence, yeah, and not abuse it. You know them ones, like, or not try and leverage it to do bullshit. Do you know what I mean? And bro, he's not one of those guys. Let's put it that way. Do you know what I mean?
I hear it.
So it is what it is, bro. Do you know what I mean? Yes, we have seen it. I have seen the Hazard comments, bro. Let me get that up as well, bruv. We can wrap up on them because I enjoyed seeing what Edin said. I enjoyed seeing what Edin said, bruv. I can't lie, bruv, because he's a real one.
I like his perspective on football a lot.
Yeah, he's a real one, fam. Do you know what I mean? And he was blatantly firing shots at Erling as well.
Yeah,
Blatantly.
the comments about tappings and everything.
Oh, bro, it wasn't even discreet, you know. That's how you know, yeah, he's a real North African. Them man, they're crazy. Man said he could have been speaking about CR7 as well, to be fair. Do you know what I mean?
I said they were going after Salah.
Nah, it wouldn't be Salah. Do you know
Nah,
what I mean?
no, they're dead boys. He wouldn't do that.
It's CR7 and Haaland 100% because he said, yeah, nowadays you have players who I won't name who score 3 tap-ins and people say, wow, they play in big teams, they help their teams win. Yes, but apart from the supporters of their team, they don't excite anyone. They don't excite me at all. For me, my best match was against Brazil. I had 0 GA. I even missed some chances, but I made people dream. For me, that was the player I always wanted to be, exciting people. Today, the only thing that matters is having goals and assists. He was 100% talking about Ronaldo. and he was talking about Erling Haaland as well, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, yeah, man said you have players. I'm not going to name them. I respect what they do. Do you know what I mean? So you know who it is. It's CR7, bruv.
It's one of them
100%.
ones for players. If you think the line's about you, it's about you.
That's it, bro.
And if you
Like,
don't,
do you
then
know what
it
I'm
ain't.
saying? I'll be like, brother, did it touch a nerve? If it touched a nerve, then boy,
Yeah, that's
you know,
peak.
like that. And it's
You
true
might have
though,
to look at yourself.
and this is what I mean, and this is what I say, guys, and this goes for everyone. This goes for everyone, and this is why my perspective on Jude is the same. My perspective on CR7 when he went to Real Madrid and lost his superpowers. Do you know what I'm saying? All of these things, yeah, like these men do not entertain me, bro. Football's theatre, innit? It's entertaining. As soon as players start just playing for numbers, and that's why I say Saka's boring. So he's so boring. He's a wide man with no skills, can't take players on. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, man will say, oh, but GAB, bruv, he's so dead to watch, bro. When I watch what Kudus done to Man United, we lost 3-0. We won 3-0. Kudus was absolutely terrorizing us for the whole game. Even though we won 3-0, yeah, that guy's a dangerous brother. Man's doing 360s on the edge of the box, doing all these other things. And then you just got kick and run Bukayo Saka, bro. Like, awful player to watch, bro. He's awful to watch. A man trying to
So the
tell me
likes
he's
of
good.
Hazard are respected by everybody. I saw a video of Odegaard and Jesus putting up as like one of, I think, the top skillers in Premier League history. Him and Thierry Henry were at number 1.
Yeah, and he's got way more skills than Thierry, bruv, when it comes to like Duppy and guys, bro. Like,
yeah, like Hazard should be up there with those sorts of debates.
He's in that
honesty.
convo,
That's
though.
the
He's
man
in
you
the
should be
convo.
putting him up next to.
Hazard's in the convo. He should be in the combos with the Suarez's and the Agueros and the Henrys. That's the company that he should be in, you know. Esteemed company, bro, because he's right up there.
I'm trying to
He's up
compare
there.
him to Saka last season.
Yeah, that's crazy. Do you know what I mean? So they'll put Salah in those conversations purely on GA.
Yep.
Not on ability. Ability wise, he can't sit at the same table as
goals
Hazard.
win games. That's it. You just have to take it.
Yeah, you can't put him in the same conversation as Hazard in terms of ability because Salah's nowhere near him.
Facts.
You're nowhere near him.
You're only arguing with Liverpool fans over Salah. That's it.
Yeah, 100%, bro. So it's one of them ones where when you play the way he plays, obviously he got the rough treatment that he got, but bro, you cannot deny what he did, bro. Like when you even look at his goals, a compilation of his goals, and that's what I said about Erling Haaland as well. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like when he retires, yeah, you're gonna run back a compilation of all his goals. They're all the same. And he missed a mad one-on-one against Brentford as well, yeah. People talk about how clinical he was, yeah. Bro, he's not clinical. He's not clinical, bro. He gets 6 chances a game.
On his day. It's an honest day.
But he gets 6 chances a game, bruv. That's not clinical. It's the same with Mo Salah as well. That's not clinical. Clinical was Ruud van Nistelrooy, bruv. Like, bruv, you don't even know he's playing, and then all of a sudden you get 1 chance, bruv. It's a goal, and that's it.
Was another one.
Yeah, bro. They just need 1 chance, you know. Like, do you know what I mean? Erling is not clinical, bro. Like, he's efficient. When you look at his numbers, he scores consistently, yeah. But he's not clinical, bruv. He's not. Do you know what I'm saying? And even when you look at finishes as well, yeah, a lot of his goals are very, very similar. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of his goals are very, very similar. When I look at all-round finishes, yeah, and I look at their catalogue of goals, I look at the Van Persie's catalogue, I look at Suarez's catalogue of goals. You can't put Erling Haaland in that conversation, bro. All his goals are the same. Most of the time, it's a back post header, back post tapping, or a little through ball and slot the keeper. That's it. But yesterday it was a through ball and he hit it straight at the goalkeeper.
Yeah, you should have done way better with that one. That was poor.
But that's what I'm saying. So people would talk about that. He should have scored, bro. So when man talk about clinical and all those things, yeah, man's not as clinical as people say, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not as clinical as people. It's cool. He's not as clinical as people say he is, bro. And he hasn't got a variety of finishes, even like a Wayne Rooney. If you look at Wayne Rooney's goal catalogue and you look at Haaland's goal catalogue, how can you see this, brother? How can you see this? Say this guy's up there for one of the best players in the world. All his goals are the same. Even
yet another example of where we are with GNA just running everything. Erling Haaland comes in, produces crazy numbers. They're like, "Raw, this is the best striker in Premier League history."
Bro, even Harry Kane, bro. Look at Harry Kane's goal. His goal compilation, bro. Left foot, right foot. Do you know what I mean? Header in the box, outside the box.
Everything.
Do you know what I mean?
Everything you could
Everything,
ask for.
bro. Like headers, volleys, everything, bro. Come on, bro. Like
Holland, I
that's
think
what.
I've seen him score outside the box like once or twice.
Yeah, once, and it's the same little wrapped finish, bro. That's what man does. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this is just what it is. So for me, when people are going on, yeah, like the fact that people are saying he should win Ballon d'Ors and stuff like that, bro. I said it. He's the modern day Pippo Inzaghi, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a modern day Pippo Inzaghi, bro. Pippo Inzaghi weren't in the conversation to win no Ballon d'Ors because he's a scavenger. You know, like that. And this is just what it is. Players like that, I respect what they do in the game, but I can't have them in the conversation for best players. I can't because you're just a goal scorer, bro. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
The best players are great all round, and not even great; they're world class all round.
Yeah.
That's why you look at the likes of your Drogba's, your Rooney's, Aguero's. Those are the sort of strikers you talk about. Even the likes of Drogba, not the most prolific at all,
He
but
wasn't.
he's well rounded.
Mm.
Well, and he's a big reason why Lampard's even on the numbers that he's at.
Yeah, facts.
If you want to, you could do the penalty argument. Take all the penalties Lampard had, give it to Drogba. He's about 10 off Henry in the
That's
league.
crazy. That's crazy, you know.
Then suddenly the Drogba Henry argument has a bit of legs. All you do is add penalties.
That's something I never thought about, you know. Drogba never really took the pens for you lot.
No penalties and no free kicks. And he was a free kick taker too. Lampard took all of them. Now let's say Drogba takes them. Suddenly that argument doesn't sound crazy. Then you take it away and people want to put him next to Vardy and Defoe just because they've got more league goals. It's just
Facts.
ridiculous.
No, fierce. You know what I'm saying? It's hey yo, that's not a bad shout. So it's one of them ones where, bro, when I look at the game now and what people are getting judged on, ultimately right now, if you're getting good numbers, that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that matters. No one cares
Get the
about
goals,
anything
get the assists, you're the hero regardless.
Yep. Nobody cares, bro. Do you know what I mean? So, well, people, that's football. You know what I mean? That's football right now. But Eden Hazard, completely with him, completely agree with him. And yeah, even Jamie Vardy's goal catalogue's better than Erling's. Jamie Vardy's got some goals.
Yeah,
He
you
got
know
some
when you really look back
goals.
at it.
Yeah, Jamie Vardy got a goal. He's got a goal
And just for
catalogue.
doing it at Leicester as well, I think it carries a bit more weight.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. So no, listen, Erling, don't get me wrong, the numbers are good. The numbers are good, but he's a final action player. Do you know what I mean? That doesn't really get involved in the build up. And he's a genetic freak, bro. That's all it is. Do you know what I'm saying? But in terms of like footballing ability, it's nothing special, I'll be honest. It's nothing special, but this is where we are right now. So.
That's up to him to change that narrative himself.
Yeah, but that's just not his game though. Do you know what I mean? That's just not his game. His game is he's a final action, fox in the box type centre forward. There's nothing wrong with that. There's always been those kind of players in the game, but they never got held in such high esteem before today. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we never really looked at box number 9s and started talking about Ballon d'Ors, bro. Like R9 never played in the box. He played everywhere. That's why people loved him. Henry played everywhere as well. But when you look at these Ballon d'Or winners, yeah, bruv, they're not really 9s. It was only CR7. Do you know what I mean? That played in the 9, yeah, and was getting that. And even then he was kind of floating at the beginning and then he became a more orthodox 9. But when you look at the Ballon d'Ors, it's hella 10s, bro. Man said Lineker was loaded. No one cares about Gary Lineker, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? And look how long ago that was.
Yeah, that's like 90s or
Bruv,
something.
no one don't talk about Lineker, bro. When man are talking about flipping goal scorers, man are talking about Van Basten and Woody, man are talking about Lineker, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
who talks about Gary Lineker?
I'm thinking about match of the day.
Bro, when I think
That's
about
what
Gary
I'm thinking
Lineker, I think about Walker's crisp, blood. I don't think about football.
Well, that time he pooed himself on the pitch.
Bruv, that's it. Man are thinking about the fact that he shit himself. Man ain't thinking about Gary Lineker, the footballer, bruv. No one can't name me no Gary Lineker
dog
goals.
rub on the pitch and everything.
Do you know what I mean? No one ain't thinking about no Gary Lineker goals, blood. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Listen, man grew up, yeah, like looking at Batistuta, yeah, bro. Man scoring these raw goals from 25 yards in the top corner. Man ain't thinking about no Gary Lineker tap-ins, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We're thinking about some bad boy goals. Bad
Yeah.
boy goals. Now, come on, Gary Lineker. Man can't name me no Gary Lineker goals, blood. I don't remember one.
I wasn't alive for them.
Yeah, bro, listen, I don't remember them. I never saw them at the time, but I'm saying, like, I don't even have one in my head as a memory,
I
bro.
doubt my family was even in the country when Lineker was here. You know
That's what I'm saying. Man can't talk to me. Gary Lineker ain't got no memorable goals, blood. You know, like that. So, yeah, forget Gary Lineker, man.
Yeah,
You know what
man.
I'm
A
saying? But
brazy host, though. Fair play.
that's it. So, yo, big up everyone inside. You already know what it is. Make sure you run up the likes. Over 1,000 of you lot in here, man. Big up for supporting the channel. Big up everyone that stayed up late for the grilling last night as well. That was late. You know, like that. Clips coming out on YouTube today. Do you know what I mean? From today, should I say, from this afternoon. So if you missed the live, do you know what I'm saying? Then you won't have to wait
Who's
too
getting
long
roasted this time?
for the first episode. Hey, what's his name? Pound Sterling went on from Winners Talking, innit? He went on grilling, so it was jokes.
Oh,
So
okay. All right, cool. I'll give it a look.
I enjoyed that. So yeah, the first one's coming out this afternoon. And yeah, a man's back tonight at 9 o'clock with Daps as well, no doubt. He's gonna be over the moon. City running riot yesterday. Do you know what I mean? So we'll get an update on that, people. So yeah, man. What you got coming up, my bro?
I've got another match preview in 45 minutes. Great. I have to go and wade through Pochettino's press conferences and try to maintain my composure through it all.
Damn.
So yeah, keep a look. It's just going to turn into another Poch cooking session and ownership cooking session regardless. So you might as well roll through. And yeah, big up people. Big up.
Big up you lot. So listen, click the link in the title. Make sure you subscribe to Lewis's channel, and I'll see you guys back here at 9 p.m.